one of the most haunted places in England and probably its most haunted prison.
They've used multiple methods for execution here. Like 500 years old, there's also violent activity here.
These cells here date back to 1625.
And I am going to sleep in the condemned cell.
Hello Crypt Keepers and welcome to the Shepton Mallet Prison in the United Kingdom. They say this is one of the most haunted places in England and probably its most haunted prison. Having a look around and knowing the history here and that it dates back some 400 years, yeah, I don't doubt that. Probably the biggest, most intimidating, oldest jail we've ever tackled here on my channel.
Amy told me that this place was big and old, but bloomin' hell, it is a monster. I know we've done a lot of prisons on this channel, but we've definitely got our work cut out for us tonight. I've been told that this is the granddaddy of haunted prisons anywhere in the world.
Any prison that I've been to in the past, I think of the bad stories that go with that prison. This one has all of them rolled into one place. Terrible dungeon-like conditions, methods of pretty much torture, execution, military occupation that led to executions not only by hanging but also by firing squad, men, women, children kept here. There's a lot to cover. We're also sleeping overnight, so I do feel like that adds in a whole nother extra layer of fear to this investigation. And clearly we want to add all the fear that we can, given that this is our big Halloween special for this year.
Oh, and as we're pulling in, Amy tells me that there's also violent activity here. Not to mention we're sleeping here tonight. So leave a like, leave a comment, make sure you subscribe, get your candy corns ready, because this is gonna get intense. Like, what am I, like Ice Spice?
I know it sounds very weird to say, but this is honestly my dream prison to investigate. The age, the history here, the things that have happened, and the ghost stories coming out of it. Yeah, it's my fairy tale jail, so stay tuned. Shepton Mallet Prison first opened as a correctional facility in 1625, making it one of the United Kingdom's oldest prisons, but also one of the world's most haunted. Originally, men, women and children would be imprisoned together in dreadful conditions, where many became ill and perished. In 1790, the prison was expanded upon, seeing men and women separated, with later introductions for punishment by hard labour also being made that seemed more in line with brutal torture. Death by execution was also a common occurrence within the prison. These mostly occurred by hanging, yet 2 men also saw death via firing squad along the prison walls during its occupation by the US military. The layers to this sprawling facility are insane, with numerous cell blocks from different eras, places of execution, places of extreme punishment, cells discovered underground dating to the 1600s, and of course the unknown, for countless burials remain underneath the prison yard and cells themselves. Hauntings of Shepton Mallet left behind from such a terrible history are nothing less than extreme, something we'd come to learn for ourselves during our overnight stay. People have reported poltergeist activity, feeling the disembodied touch of past inmates, but also physical attacks, with one former staff member even being burned and scarred. To this day, the infamous White Lady is still seen, along with shadow figures lurking in the wings. Then there's those who have heard noises, doors slamming, become notably unwell, and smelt things that are completely out of place. We'd have some terrifying moments during our own overnight paranormal investigation, even attempting to sleep by ourselves, although one of us didn't make it through the night. So if you're ready to investigate Shepton Mallet Prison with us, hit like, subscribe, and let's jump into it. Welcome to Shepton Mallet Prison. I'm hearing noises behind me already.
I heard that too, in that corner over there.
So we are currently standing in the courtyard, very much rearing and ready to go.
This place is huge, massive, way bigger than I thought it was.
I don't know if we're going to be able to cover this all tonight. We are going to do our darndest to investigate the living heck out of this place. It is big. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of ghost stories. Even where I'm standing now is a ghost story. So just up here on the roof, people have sighted a shadow of a man on the roof, which might seem weird, but during World War I, a man was essentially committed here. He was likely suffering from some sort of PTSD, put into prison here, ended up on the roof while they were doing works, and they tried to get him down safely using a mattress, but he did sadly pass away. People still see him up there to this day. What was that?
I don't know.
It's not that windy, but maybe stuff is... It sounded like tap on a window. Under our feet as well, potentially could be cells from the 1600s. Church bells.
That means it's time to get started.
I think so too. But I mean, we could be walking on top of bodies. We could be walking on top of cells. We do have access to some cells that were uncovered underneath the ground from the 1600s, the original cells.
It's weird 'cause it's like little creaks, but it's like this is a stone building.
I'm gonna roll GhostTube and let's get inside.
Right. Can you hear it still? Let me just point behind you.
Can you come up and say something to me? Use this device, use your energy.
It's like all around us.
Well, let's go into what they say is like one of the most haunted wings. Look at that. A-wing, baby. A-wing is claimed by many to be the most haunted area in all of Shepton Mallet Prison. Opening in 1825 and originally holding women and children, this would have been an imposing place. Life inside was tough and many here would have passed from illness. But it is the White Lady who remains this area's most cited and famous spirit. She is said to have been imprisoned here awaiting her execution in the town square for the murder of her fiancé. Legend has it, the night before her execution, she requested to wear her wedding dress, which was granted. The following morning, guards would find her lifeless body wearing that very dress, but with no physical signs of harm. Her passing was attributed to a broken heart.
Very like still in here, very cold.
This is one of the most active areas of the prison. It's very old, so much so that the wall behind me is the exterior wall of the prison, right? Thank you.
To go.
Okay, so my name is Amy, this is Jared. Thank you for talking to us. Women were kept here because women were here, children were also here, but we do have the most prevalent ghost story of...
Ooh.
What the heck? Ghost story of... Ghost story of... Ghost story of...
That came from upstairs.
I gotta see what this is. Hello? They say a lot of noises are heard here, and then obviously you've got the sightings of the lady as well. Someone moving up there, right off the bat.
Can you clap for us like this so we can follow you and find your cell? Like that. I heard a door.
That was a woman. Okay, so directly above us is the very old infirmary, and people have seen a woman up there, like a nurse in a big white dress. Even a kid on a day tour was like, who's the lady in the big white dress up there?
Forward.
Go, 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 go. Okay, we're coming to find you. It smells sweet here.
Are we going the right way? Are we getting closer? I feel like it's upstairs still.
Same.
directly above me. I feel like something's walking up there. Okay, I'm calibrating because I'm getting electromagnetic spikes, probably from this metal. That's cheeky like a kid. You can poke me. It's okay. Okay, we're up the top floor now. I know this used to be a hospital. Can we have a name as to who is here? It's behind you.
That's behind you.
Me. I've heard the story of the lady here. I'm very interested in the lady who shows herself to so many people. Thank you for all of the noises that you're making for me. Is it? Oh, is that just us? Can you just stomp?
What about this, Ames?
That's what I'm hearing.
Was it that?
Okay. All right, I'm coming down to the other level. Is that where I should go? Tell me which way to go, please. If you can. Quickly.
What the fuck was that? Is that the floor? Is this place stable?
Oh, quickly. Okay.
Did it say quickly?
That's what it said. It was like quickly. Okay. Quickly. What? Is there movement down there?
Like visual?
Yeah, just.
I mean, I can hear it, but I can't see it. There's a reflection there of my light.
Jeez.
It's so loud.
There are so many noises. I want to say I felt like I was seeing shadow movement down here, but it is dark. So it could just be my eyes. But I know shadows are a big thing people see, but of course a white lady as well. Can you give me a cell number perhaps? Nobody knows which cell was the lady's cell. The lady in white.
I just heard a squeak like a door then. A door opening.
And then beep. That was right here. And then beep more. And then beep more. 3. Okay, I heard 2 little knocks in here. So I just want to say hello. There's a toilet in here, Jared. So you can cross that off your AmysCrypt bingo card. Gary! Gary.
Who the f is Gary?
There's a random.
Like we get a random name, you're like, who the f is Gary?
I don't know. What? I don't know.
Who the f is Gary?
We're now making our way through the building towards D block. So we've just entered the first part of D block. Now this was segregation. So if someone was playing up and they needed to be put separate from other prisoners, this is where they were put. But also, you know, if they were having drug, alcohol, any kind of addiction issues, they needed to be put separate. It was here until they could sort of detox, right?
D block is split over 3 levels and unique to the rest of the prison. It primarily focused on drug and alcohol rehabilitation and was seen as a means of supporting prisoners mentally. To this day, people report strange feelings in the area, like you're being followed, as well as strange sounds and sighting shadows that move in odd ways.
You can definitely tell the difference because it's not as open as A wing that we just came from. Like it's all walls, and even this corridor is separated by another wall. Can I just go look in a cell? What the hell? Swat the rat.
Shovel is weird. There are a lot of bodies buried on the premises here. There were so many deaths here. It's actually nuts, right? Just how many people would have died. Back in the early days, your life expectancy for men, women and children, if you were put in here, was about 3 months. That's it. That's how long generally people lasted in here before they died. Are you referring to burials here? What would you need a shovel for? Is there anyone around? Can you give me a sign? Anyone at all?
Actually, this is a pretty big cell. That is one uncomfortable looking bed.
Can you talk to me on this device? I feel a bit tight-chested in here.
Maybe it's because like, there's no windows or anything. Like, well, sorry, there is, but I mean, they don't open. It's just very... That door just make a noise?
Was it just closing though? Was it?
No, it was already closed. Is someone following us? Can you come in this room?
Danger!
Danger?
Son!
Maybe they're talking to me. Danger, son.
Maybe. Can you move the door? I'm not convinced it was like a ghost. Maybe it was just closing. 2 hours later. Might have just been still closing.
Fine. Skeptics can have that one.
Here!
Let's go. Follow me if you must.
Here.
What happened here?
We're just about to leave because we weren't getting anything, and we literally just said that. You said that, right? And I was like, here.
We're going to come back here later.
What's your name?
Or maybe it came through here.
No. Yeah, that way.
Oh.
Where do you want us? Without receiving any further sounds, we decided to make our way down to where prisoners were actually executed. This is actually a really creepy area because we've got executions by hanging that were performed here. This is the condemned cell, and then this is where the executioner would stay. And then this is where they performed a number of hangings. Right here.
The execution space was where many men met their end, spending their final night within the conjoined condemned cell before being removed through a false door in the morning and hanged. It's not surprising that this area remains paranormally active, with one former staff member even being burned on the hand by what is believed to have been the ghost of Private Lee Davis, who was hanged in 1943.
Now, these were hangings done by the US military who did occupy this jail during times of war. They did hang people for things like murder and rape during,
We command it!
We command it.
What do you command?
We command it. Is that maybe like
Your sentence?
or a military thing? What do you command? Ames, when I see something that says press me, I gotta press it.
Died!
Sometimes I get things in my head, and I was thinking a question, and I was going to ask how it felt walking through this door to your death. And then it says died feeling. I'm sorry, I can't prove that to you guys at home, but I just say it as it is, so.
It's sort of like sometimes GhostTube finishes your sentences. That's happened to us a few times on our channel before too.
Also, I do not want you to press that because what if it starts lights and speakers in here and it goes for like 20 minutes or something?
Fine, but I'm pressing that later when we're done.
Okay. So this was the door from the condemned, and they would walk out here 8 a.m. in the morning to be hanged, walk here, and it could take 7 seconds for you to walk from this door to here and be hanged, but they would make the person who was condemned stand here and listen to what they were being sentenced for, the entire thing, and it could take up to 10 minutes of standing there with a bag on your head waiting to die. So I don't know what you were feeling during that time. I can't imagine it was pleasant. I feel like it would have been a very scary thing.
Would you agree?
As far as paranormal goes in here, there was a previous member of staff that got burnt on the hand, left a scar, and the burn looks just like a cigarette mark. Now, he got burned when he was sort of making fun of Lee Davis, who was executed here, and he was making fun of him for leaving this door, allegedly, falling to his knees, because he was so scared of what was to come for him.
know it's a long shot, but I'm gonna put my hand here to see if it gets burned.
Can you burn this man with a cigarette? We're now making our way to another cell block known as C Wing.
Ooh.
Wow.
This is starting to look more like a little bit of a more modern.
Talk with me.
Okay. Hello, my name is Amy. This man is Jared. Did you hear that loud bang back there? You were talking at the time. There was a loud bang at the back, like someone moving a door or something heavy.
Can you make that noise again?
C Block stands as a separate wing, constructed for women to be housed along with their children, though its use would fluctuate over time, even holding the infamous Rae twins, who were London gangsters. Though these brothers did not die within the prison, it is believed that their ghosts do return from time to time to cause trouble. Many claim this cell block to have been haunted for a long time, even during prison occupation, with an official paranormal investigation being undertaken here in the 1970s, due to the large number of disturbances.
I know women were kept in here, and a lot of times children too, because the cells were a bit bigger in here. The mothers of the children had space to be with their children.
There is a cell of interest in here.
But we have a famous pair of twins, I guess, that were incarcerated here, the Rae twins. They believe at least one was kept in 6 because, you know, they were split up. But there is also a ghost photograph that was captured in the cell.
So there's a photo of 2 ladies that were just doing a tour here, and once they reviewed their photo, there's a
I
hand.
want to leave.
You can leave your cell tonight and come out and join us.
Follow us around, we give you permission.
Anyway, there's a photo of these 2 ladies doing a tour, and when they reviewed their photo, there's a hand with a wedding ring on it or something that appeared.
But no one on the tour had that ring.
Some people speculate that this hand could have belonged to Ronnie Rae, one of the twins imprisoned here for a time. The hand and ring look eerily similar to that pictured here on Ronnie's hand, while others do not believe the twins could haunt this prison, having never died here. So what do you make of it?
Whose hand was that? Was that a ghost hand? We can hear you, thank you. Can you continue those noises?
It's down there.
The lady in white has also been sighted here, and they have this dress set up. She's predominantly sighted in A wing, but also in here.
I wonder if like the placement of that dress has acted like a trigger object or something.
Is it the lady making the noises? Have you followed us from A block to C block? You said you want to talk with us. Can you talk again with this? What cell number? Can you give me a number? Anyone else wanting to talk? Look, the dress for the charity thing is actually called the White Lady.
Oh, that's nice. There you go.
She's famous. Girl, you famous. We're now walking through the prison trying to locate the morgue.
We actually haven't been down here yet. Ames, I know what this is. This room here is below where the prisoners would drop in the execution room. I don't know.
Oh, God.
A thud? Let's go in.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know this. I just had a little drop.
Yeah, this right directly above us is where we just were in the execution room. So they would have dropped here.
That's chilling. I guess it's also on the way to the morgue. Ah, we found it. This is actually really creepy. The first thing that just catches my eye and draws me in is that.
Harry.
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 Hello,
Ooh.
Harry.
Hey, Harry.
Can you tell me, well, Can you tell me what you're doing in here? Do you know? I could probably guess why you're in here.
That is so creepy.
Thanks, Harry.
Can you repeat?
Oh, I just said thanks, Harry. I just want to say thanks if that was you talking to me. We're now moving to yet another section of the prison known as B Wing. So this is B Wing. I believe it's 3 levels, arguably the largest of the cell blocks here. Men were kept here, yet it was also used heavily by the US military to the point where this was actually considered American soil during times of war.
B Wing is the largest cell block within the prison and a place those serving life sentences were kept. It is said to be a particularly active place, especially within Cell 8, where some visitors have described terrifying encounters with the unseen.
Let's find Cell 8 because that one is insane. So we were told some stories specifically about Cell 8, where prisoners, while this place was in operation, because it operated up until 2013 when it closed, the prisoners would always complain in this cell. And since closure, like visitors and guests have complained about this one as well. Some of the complaints included feeling as though something was sitting on their chest or watching them sleep. I want to say it sounds sort of like sleep paralysis, but in a haunted building is strange because if a lot of people are having that same thing happen to them, what does that mean? Could that be a spirit?
I don't know if it's because of that as well, but they never documented or let the prisoners know which cells people died in because the prisoners were superstitious and wouldn't want to sleep in cells if they knew that another prisoner had died there.
And we were told that there was a lot of people who took their own lives in this particular prison. That was very, very common in here. Can you tell us who is in Cell 8? Did you just hear anything?
How do I use it?
Just use your energy. You can come up around me.
Well, however you said that.
Keep going.
Can you tell us your name?
I was going to say right before that response came through, I thought I could hear a man yelling. I don't know, that's why I was like, could you hear anything? Because it felt like it was in my head.
What if I leave you in here alone?
Thanks.
Just to see if the gender plays with the spirits.
Okay, so I'm sitting in Cell 8 all by my lonesome. Who is in here? What is going on in here?
Can you tap twice for us like this if you can hear us?
Please go.
Maybe they don't like to.
The man or the lady? Who do you want to go? Can you make a big loud noise for me and I will leave? And that'll be that.
That was that.
That was on command.
Okay. So I was actually out here when that noise came. It sounded like it came from the next level up.
That was weird. I said, make a big loud noise for here and I'll get out.
When you are.
I just ran.
Cell 8.
Thank you,
Okay.
Cell 8. Okay, that's
Alright.
interesting. Okay, so I've left Cell 8, but was there somebody up there?
Yeah, head upstairs. It sounded like it came from upstairs. Oh my god, these bloody dresses. They're everywhere.
All right, we heard you. We heard you loud and clear.
Who is he?
Who is he?
Who is he? My name's Jared,
Or is there someone else with us?
and he's a she.
What? I'm Amy, if you care.
I'm Jared. What's your name?
Okay, where do you want me? Give me a cell number or make a noise. When I get close to your cell, and I'll join you. If you would like some company. Don't know if you would like some company from a lady for the night. Or maybe a man. Alright, I'm still going. No one wants me tonight. Come on, prisoners. Leave your cells.
I want to say, just before you said that, I thought I heard again like a squeak as if it were like a door on a hinge, like down that end. It was very faint though.
Okay. You go that way. I'm just going to stand here. Sending this man down the cell block by himself.
Oh, Ames.
Yeah.
I'm smelling flowers right here in front of cell 13. Well, 13, but or 14 or 12, 11 around here. Tell me if you're smelling flowers.
Yeah.
Around here. You can smell it?
Yep.
Now I can just smell like dank metal, like prison metal.
I feel like it was more here.
Cell 12. It's weird though, because this is the men's prison. I can't imagine it'd be common for there to be like flowers around here. I don't know.
I know people say the perfume of the White Lady is smelt. Perhaps it's like floral. Maybe she's following us. She's seen it all throughout the jail as well, FYI.
Even in the men's wing, B wing?
I want to say predominantly in A and C, but why couldn't she come just walk on in here? I don't know.
It's really weird, guys, because we do a lot of these prisons, and haunted prisons that we do always have a similar smell, like just like metal and like paint.
That was distinct
like
flower.
And it's not here now. Unless I know it's distinct.
Man.
Maybe I'm putting off the vibes. You know what I mean?
You like this man? I don't know if I'd want to put off vibes in this cell block though, Jared.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying. Okay, knock twice if you like this man's vibes. One. Doesn't like.
They're liking my vibes.
I like your vibe.
But yeah, you're right, this is men's prison, so let's move on.
Doesn't like. We're now making our way into one of the oldest parts of the prison, dating back to the 1600s. So this, guys, is actually the governor's house.
Choked.
Choked.
Is that wrong?
Vibes of the executions, the hangings, because we were told that they didn't use the right length for rope a lot of the time, so they would have choked to death. We did a lot of executions here before they were documented as well, probably hundreds. They don't actually know.
So if you were getting hanged, guys, you would prefer a long drop because it's a quicker death. Short drop,
It's not going to break your neck.
slow and painful.
Fight.
We're in the courtyard. Could there have been fights?
I'm sure.
How did I die?
Getting so much just here.
Courtyard, yeah. We're not even in the next bit yet.
I mean, I don't know. You said choked.
We weren't actually planning to investigate the courtyard tonight. But it's weird as we're walking between the cell blocks and the governor's house.
Also, beneath our feet is a lot of history, and we're going to walk down and you'll see that into where the 1600s begins. But honestly, this was all built over the top of, and we'll show you. We're going to crawl into the original cell. So see how we've just walked down from this level down here? This is where the original foundation of the prison was. These cells here date back to 1625. And they used to put up to eight prisoners in here. Play with me, there's probably kids here. In fact, that's said to be a known haunting.
These cells were used to temporarily hold prisoners as they were being processed into the facility. They remain as part of the original gatehouse, and many claim to have paranormal experiences surrounding them, particularly at the hands of little ghost children.
Okay, I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna hide in one of these cells here. Oh, there's a bit of a...
So 1625, right?
Yeah.
So that makes these like what, 450 years old?
They're bloody old. And look at this. How do 8 people fit in here? They would have just been standing like sardines, basically.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Like, it's literally maybe 5 feet by 4 feet.
It is a very small space. Is there anyone around me right now? I'll play with you. Make a noise. Say something with your voice and I'll follow the noise. I'll try and chase you. What about this one? This cell.
You ready?
Oh my god, are you gonna lock me in?
Hell yeah.
Far out.
How's it feel?
Doesn't feel great. And I can't imagine being in here with a bunch of other people.
You know what this door reminds me of?
What?
The door on the top floor of that creepy house in The Sixth Sense. You know when he goes to that birthday party?
Can you not say that?
It does though. Look at it, it's like a little creepy door.
Can you give me a sign that you're in here?
All right, you're free to go.
Christ, these are deep. They really just chuck you in there. Ugh. This next one actually is kind of worse. Step. To enter this cell, you have to go through this little hole as well.
You are kidding me, right? Are we allowed to go in there?
This original cell was uncovered during excavations in 2017. Dating to the early 1600s, the cells are separated by a small barred window, and there are likely many more cells and remains of the oldest prison still underground in this area. Many investigators have claimed this to be an active spot, especially since it was more recently uncovered.
Get in there, Jared.
Oh my God.
This is what we pay you for.
I'm gonna have to put my rig on the floor, hang on. Do I need like a flashlight or something?
Hit like for Jared. Whoa, man. Holy sh**.
What?
Hit like for Jared's crack.
I've been holding a rig the whole time. Oh my God.
Everyone just seen your whole ass.
Well, happy Halloween. Oh my God.
Jared.
Oh, so I'm gonna take the ghost tube.
How does it feel in there though?
It smells a lot more than the other cells we've been in.
What is the smell though? Is it
Like-
just normal, like musky, like...
Yeah, like that musky or musty?
Oh, musty. I don't know.
I don't know. That smell like, yeah, like dank, damp sort of basementy smell. Literally, there's the hole I just climbed to, guys. You've got remnants of where they've been digging by the looks, and a cell window here with another window to another cell.
There could be like up to 100 cells down there. They don't really know.
Like behind this wall here.
Yeah, well, that through there is the courtyard.
Right.
And there's probably a lot under there.
Is there anyone in this cell with me now? I think that's the first cell we've ever had to crawl into before.
But yeah, I'm going to crawl in here right now.
Oh, I left the ghost tube in there as well.
Okay, maybe they'll talk to me. Ew. Ow. Oh.
So graceful, Ames.
Thanks, mate.
So how you feeling in there?
Is that a freaking hand?
Yeah, they got a hand in there.
Oh my God. Why? Who would do that? That's horrific.
If there is someone in that cell right now, can you touch that lady on the back?
Yeah, can you touch me?
Or go up and just tug her hair a little so she knows that you're in there.
Move my hair. Peekaboo.
Hey.
We're now moving through to the hard labour yard.
The hard labour yard was used heavily during the 1800s as a form of rehabilitation, seeing prisoners perform hard manual labour, often with no purpose and under torturous conditions. Punishments included the treadwheel, a large device which forced prisoners to walk along it for hours on end, stone breaking, and water collecting. Basically anything that would break a person's spirit.
See all these doors here as well, Jared? That's where they had the treadwheel or treadmill. And we've learnt about that previously at places like Wicklow Jail.
Oh yeah, we've actually seen a replica of one of these things.
But they also had the crank, which is just a thing that you just have to continuously spin. And I've been told that's where the nickname for prison guards of screw comes from, because if you had a really cranky prison guard, they would put this screw and make it tighter to make your cranking work harder.
Sounds shit. And people would do this stuff like 8 hours a day.
They also had workshops on this side as well. All these date back to the 1700s. There is a ghost story here. This was actually an old infirmary. The building I'm looking at right now. Is that a weird tink?
Tinking in one of these working cells.
The building I'm looking at. The building I'm looking at. But up here there is a old, they call him the watchman. Just has been seen pacing around here, still doing the patrols. So you'd walk up the stairs this side. Poisoned. You poisoned up there?
Or is that why you went up there?
Is that why you're in here? You poisoned someone?
And on the very top floor of this building is the infirmary.
They say pretty much if you went into the infirmary, you didn't come out alive. So they say you would have to walk up the stairs on that side, but you would exit on the stairs down the other side. But when you exited, they would just push your lifeless body down the staircase.
Not a pleasant way to die.
Not at all. And finally, we're making our way over to the space where some people were executed by firing squad.
From 1942 to 1945, Shepton Mallet Prison was under American occupation, and during this time, 2 men were executed by firing squad along this very wall.
So again, dating to the military history, we had executions here by hanging, which we've already covered, but also by firing squad, and it happened here along this wall. There used to actually be physical remnants of the bullets that were left.
Apparently you can find some holes, but I tried today and I couldn't find any. But this is definitely where it happened.
So they did this twice, but it was a little bit dangerous. One of the people who was carrying out the execution got injured by a ricochet bullet, but also the neighbours didn't much like it because it happened every morning at 8 a.m. and they knew what was happening. You would have heard everything just beyond these walls.
How's that for a wake-up call?
Having now walked around the entirety of the prison, we returned to A Wing, where we'd earlier heard so many noises and a woman's voice, yet also where the lady in white is most commonly seen. Here we began to set up an experiment, and whilst I was on the top floor positioning our thermal imaging camera, with Jared on the ground floor, we suddenly began to hear screaming. Soon after this, Jared would roll GhostTube SEE and capture a truly haunting image.
I just heard someone shouting.
What was that?
I just heard someone shouting. Audio is rolling. Roll your audio.
Amy's mic is rolling.
Jared's mic's rolling. These cameras might have heard that, but I heard... Ooh! I've just started recording. I've just got an image of a woman with a bob haircut. And I heard her yelling. Did you hear? What did you hear?
I heard yelling.
Guys, we haven't started yet. We're just setting up.
Because of this, we hurried to dive into our next experiment, which saw us perform an Estes, with Jared wearing noise-cancelling headphones and repeating anything coming from a spirit box, while I asked questions he couldn't hear. Additionally, he'd wear GhostTube Lens to enter a sensory-deprived virtual environment, scrying visual white noise, while GhostTube SEE could produce other images based off of environmental readings interpreted by AI.
Putting on my headphones and going under now. You ready?
Yep.
I'm under. I've got an image straight away. It's a tree on a hill with a sunset behind it.
Hello. Thank you for showing me all that.
Poisoned.
We got that through GhostTube earlier.
She sent it.
She sent the poison?
In the corner on the floor.
Okay, I just heard a noise over here. Are we talking about the white lady on the night of your execution?
I was.
Are you telling us what happened to you? Do you know?
Sniff.
Do you know people say you died of a broken heart? Is that not true?
Are you playing games?
Are you talking to children in here? I know people say there's children around.
I've got an image of a gate in the middle of grass. There's a stone poles with a wooden gate in the middle, but there's no fence, so the fence is gone.
Is that symbolic of this prison?
Next to you.
I was just going to come look in this cell. There's a depiction of children sick. It's very sad because so many kids would have died here.
She wasn't.
Who are we talking about here? Who is she?
I don't know if it was me, or they don't know if it was me.
What are we talking about? And can you share your name? Mine is Amy again.
They must have done it.
Who are they?
Campbell, like Campbell, the name, like Campbell's soup.
Campbell. Okay, so who are they? Campbell. Is that the first name or the last name? And can I ask what they did?
Her coming
Is that what I'm hearing up there?
above.
Okay, I can hear you up there. Are you on the second or the top? If you're on the top, I might be able to see you on one of my cameras up there.
I'm trying.
Thank you. If you are on the top, I would love to see you.
Burned.
And I feel like there was a fire here at one stage, but I don't think anyone got hurt or anything like that. What was burned? What happened?
Near the exit.
That way?
Wait. Open.
Are you going to open one of these doors for me? I feel like I just felt something on my arm. It's like a little tap on my left arm. I do have a camera there.
Are you nervous?
A little bit, but I'm okay.
5th.
5th. Is that the number? Oh, holy crap. Oh, it's the 5th cell. It is locked. So I can't go in. Is that something you can tap on?
You don't know.
Was that your cell?
Labour.
There's a lot of noises. Labour, as in work or giving birth?
I'm seeing an image of blood-stained carpet. What looks like blood-stained carpet.
There's so many noises.
Ladies.
Ladies. Is that why you're in here? Did you hurt someone?
Kind of.
Okay, so you kind of hurt somebody. Do you want to talk about that or not? We don't have to.
She's next.
To get hurt?
She's trapped.
She's stuck here. Do you know where?
Offences.
Okay, so you committed a crime.
She was.
Did you deserve to be placed in prison?
Blood.
Where is the blood coming from?
From you.
From me? I'm not bleeding. Do you want to hurt me? That is weird. I'm going to sneak past Jared.
Stop the world. The robberies. Oh, I'm seeing a shadow figure person walking. It looks like they were outside, not in a cell block. They're outside, either on a street. I'm seeing some stone walls in the background. They look like they're wearing a suit. They're walking away from me, so I can't tell any other distinguishable features.
I have also just seen a shadow down here, guys.
The others.
I thought I just saw someone down here.
You're in.
So I am in the dark, but there are some lights around Jared. Right. I do have a camera pointed right there, so if I saw movement down there, that camera should have.
The bed.
But it looked like a shadow. Oh my god.
I did.
Okay, are you coming closer to me? Far out. This here is where I saw the shadow movement.
Here, I thought that I had seen something in the hallway, which I had described as shadow movement, and right where I had seen this, our far camera angle did capture an anomaly that shows itself twice in this footage. It appears as a light and darts across the wall a few times in a strange fashion. I do not know what it is. I do not know if it is paranormal, and in the moment, I recall it looking a lot different, as if it was a dark shadow. However, you must remember I am standing in the dark here, so what I can see and what our night vision can see are very different. So what do you make of this anomaly? Especially given it was paired with an EMF spike, some noises, and curious Estes responses.
Makes him look weird.
Yeah, it probably does look weird with that thing on his head.
Where you are.
Is that where you are?
I've got an image, Ames, of a bathtub or a faucet, like a sink with a tap like a faucet. I'm getting bathtub vibes though.
I feel like the noises are down here.
What are you saying?
It's much colder here. It's so eerie with that white dress just down there.
There's one.
There's one what?
The second. Go up.
Holy shit, that was right above me. Okay, I'm going up. That was a...
Don't be lazy.
I'm not being lazy, I'm going up the stairs.
I would.
Yep, I'm going up. Did he say the second? This is 10. Where are you?
Vacuum cleaner.
Oh. Guys, I'm really nervous. That was very loud.
Amy, I'm feeling a lot of vibration near me right now.
Well, clearly it's not me. I'm up on the second floor. I can see Jared down there, just for the record. If you're moving around down there with Jared, can you go to those lights on the floor for me, please? Okay, I'm at the second cell. Cell 2.
The next one.
Okay, well that's cell
Cigarettes.
1. You want to smoke?
Sleep.
Sleep.
He.
What
near
did you,
me.
What did you do to him?
I swear to you.
I've just come up to the next level. How does that make you feel?
It's hard for him.
Who is it I'm talking to?
Wait there. It's him.
Who is he?
I'm on the top.
Can I hear you up there?
Perfect.
I have a camera rolling up there.
I was.
You were up there? You're not up there anymore?
Straight through there.
Through where?
You are.
I know the infirmary's at the top, or used to be.
Right there.
Oh crap, almost died.
Get out.
Okay. Don't light me up here.
6.
Do these have numbers? I think these
The steps.
have numbers. So I've got the thermal camera monitoring this.
Here.
Are you in cell 6?
No.
Honestly, I nearly tripped up these stairs before. They're very steep. Look at Jared's little circle down there.
Get out of here.
Why? I feel like last time we were up here it said for us to quickly move as well. Like I shouldn't be up here. I'm gonna slowly walk down. I feel like I can smell the flowers again. Can you tell me about the flowers? Maybe you can show me the flowers.
They come in.
Okay, I'm back down here with you now.
At the top.
I can hear you up there. Yeah. I really hope we get something on the thermal camera. Can you walk up to the funny looking thing at
Up there.
Yep. Walk up to the funny looking thing on the end where I was just standing. You can walk up to that for me. I can see you.
Seeing an image of an eye on a wall with windows. So it's like a building that has an eyeball. Very weird, very abstract.
Does that mean you're watching me?
Look.
I'm looking.
Move forward. Close to me. A bit more.
I guess
Better.
4. Cell 4. Is it this cell with the children in? This one here.
Come on. Her. She's pulling.
Is there a struggle here? I'm hearing noises down this way.
It's in his pocket.
What's in his pocket?
Focus.
I'm focused. What is in his pocket? Did somebody bring something into your cell?
I've got an image of some weird entity. It's got horns, it's got teeth. It looks like it's got flames all around it.
Okay.
Almost looks like a evil lion thing.
Is that what's upstairs?
Imp.
You're an imp. Maybe that's what he's seeing. We were just at the Hellfire case.
Big.
They have an imp. Big. Can you make a big noise?
You did it. Her.
The lady did it, made the big noise.
Here.
Thanks for talking to me.
We continued for a while longer, but without much else occurring, we moved our investigation back over to B Wing, where we'd had some creepy experiences, especially within Cell 8. Here, we'd attempt to communicate via GhostTube Vox.
We call out to the spirits of B Wing. My name is Amy and I'm here tonight with Jared. We want you to leave your cells. We want you to have a good time. We want you to make some noise.
Do we ever?
We want you to light some stuff up.
Ooh.
Hello. Shush. Thanks for coming up to the red light. There's another red light down there near cell 8. Your favourite cell.
Yep. I'm going to take that as a yes, that's my favourite cell.
Okay, now I want to hear your voice. Looking is what I heard. If you're looking at me, what can you see? What do I look like?
Done for. Right.
You're done for. Can you tell me about cell number 8?
It's been.
I just heard footsteps. And then it said, it's been.
Here I go, I'm walking towards cell 8.
Have.
What do you have?
Himself.
In the cell.
We're going to the cell. Can you tell me about that cell?
He's up.
He's up, I heard. Maybe
Up.
you're up there. Please tell me that's a dress.
Yeah, it must be.
Okay.
Those dresses.
5.
5?
5.
Cell 5 you want us to go to? Maybe it's not cell 8. Hang on. 6.
This is the.
They're thirsty.
Cell 5, which has... Oh, we can't go through this one. Can we just have a look in there? What's in there? What's in cell 5?
Oh, it's actually set up as like a full-on cell.
Who's here?
To the cell.
It just said it's in the cell again.
To the cell? This says modern day cell. I want to know whose it is.
Andy Bella.
Andy Balla?
I did not hear that, but
I don't know.
wasn't paying attention. Andy Balla?
I don't know. I feel like I did hear a name. I would have to review that. Can you say that again very clearly? Maybe this is like a decoy cell because they didn't want me in cell 8. So they're like, yes, go to cell 5. That's the active one.
You've convinced me. We're going to cell 8.
Cell 8 time.
Cell 8 time. You can't trick us. We're going in.
Okay.
Oh! That just lit up too.
Thank you for that. This is cell 8 that I'm going to step into.
As we enter, they leave.
Can you comment on that?
Finish with. Sit by.
Whoops, that was me.
And I'm back in cell 8. How do we feel now?
Did you get women in here often? That was like a cat call.
Who are you whistling at, buddy?
Maybe they're whistling at me.
Can you whistle for real, not through this?
If your mum was here, she'd be doing a whole finger whistling thing. Oh, Amy's mum's obsessed with doing that thing.
She's very loud as well.
She's very good at it though.
Your turn.
What's happened?
What's happened?
Illegitimately.
And then a noise out there.
Illegitimately.
Who are you? Can you tell us and maybe we can help?
Rick. Here.
Did you say in here?
Here. This is getting weird.
What's your cell number?
TroyZEE.
I've heard that you can make the bed shake in here and you've scared people making this bed shake even though it's bolted to the floor. Can you shake this bed for me right now?
My pants if this bed started shaking.
You didn't want us in here before. Can you tell us to get out again if that's still the case?
I need her to have it. Found him.
Ooh!
I thought it said something about hanging and it definitely said there's a man.
And then found him. Was there any did anyone hang themselves in here?
Suicide?
I know that there were some, but I don't know if they hang themselves. There's no bars in here.
You can hang or choke yourself in like a number of ways, right?
Could be. Oh! Did you just come into the cell with us?
This is with this.
Who is it?
They're still there. Oh my god. It's happening again. I'm starting to think something bad happened in here.
Yeah. What happened in here? Can you just come in and take a seat in here with us? On the bed?
Oh my god, there's so much.
Yeah, I'll stop you.
Can you tell us what happened in this cell? Did something happen here that's left a mark on this number 8?
I'm hearing noises out there constantly.
Is it maybe raining?
That ain't no f***ing rain.
I can hear you out here. Holy crap, this is a... 2 lights gone off here. Can you talk to us? I'm going to get Jared to reset the tripwire. It is weird how it's gone off like that though.
Please step away, child. Step away. Okay, so that's just been reset now, guys. So
Alright, can you tell me about the colours? What colours did you just see?
Something like that could have been colours.
Tell me where to go.
Where do you want us to go?
Right on a cell.
Right in the cell! Which cell? We were just in there.
Jared.
Which cell do you want us to go into?
Tripwire just went off.
Did it just say 7? I'm giving you. We're in cell 7. Is this the right cell?
5.
Is this the right cell? Can she come in? I thought it just said over here. I mean, I can't get any more in the cell. Hang on. How many are in here right now?
I want to hear your biggest, baddest, loudest noise. I know there's a bunch of very big, bad criminals in here, and I want you to give me something big and powerful. Prove that you're here. Make a big, big noise.
And she's dressed.
Something about a dress? There's dresses around here. Where's that black dress near that bathroom
And
earlier?
she's dressed or dressed?
It was
What was
down
that?
here. It was down here.
What was that?
I don't know. Here's the dress.
I did just tell him to make a big loud noise. They could be talking about the lady in white. Did that say pussycat? I don't know if that's what it said, but we have had that in a prison before, in Fremantle, remember?
Prison, that's right.
In Western Australia.
You did get catcalled before.
There's another dress up here. Does anyone here want to confess anything to me? Anything playing on your mind, maybe keeping you here?
Late night press.
Late night present. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you're getting some
Vicky?
innuendos.
Can you clearly say what you want, what you mean? Say it real
What
clear.
do you think of Ames?
Jesus!
It looks like a Christmas tree light up right now. Oh my god.
What the heck? You coming over here to me?
Yep.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Plead guilty.
We've killed. Right, I'm walking away from cell 8. Tell me where to go. Where would you like me? You want to sit at this table with us? Can you do that?
We continued calling out until the battery on our far camera unexpectedly drained of power.
Come on, I dare you. Big, powerful prisoners.
Powerful.
I don't know.
That camera die?
No.
I think that camera just died.
That can't have died. Guys, that camera just drained, and I know that was a new battery. Actually, I've got all goosebumps now.
Can you do me a favour actually, Ames? I just want to show the guys. Can you stop recording on that? Get the camera open on that phone and record this LCD screen. You'll see, guys, that in the top there, this camera I'm holding is a full battery. We literally had a half-time break before this segment, and we replaced all the batteries on all the cameras, i.e. they're still full. So
It's
that
weird.
is weird.
But I do just want to throw it out there. If there is somebody around and you've just taken the power from that camera, do something big, make a loud noise. You can push me, you can scratch me. Throw something across the room.
Here, I continued to coax the prisoners on to do something big for us, since they'd in theory just taken energy from our camera. Whilst nothing notable happened, the smell in the wing did change, becoming more putrid, as described by Jared here.
Getting total beach smell vibes right now.
So we returned to take a couple of photographs and a Polaroid within cell 8, one of which did seem to have some blue discoloration on its left-hand side. Yet it was when we returned to our base camp that Jared noticed something quite creepy about the skin on my neck.
So we just got back to base camp and Jared's like, you've got a red mark on you.
Check it out.
We literally just left the
B-wing.
B wing where the men were, and I was sort of razzing them a bit. I don't feel anything, but we're just noting it. May or may not be paranormal, but noting it. It's a bit weird. If I think about it, I'm like, oh.
Ames.
Yeah, cell 8, hey.
But with that, we decided to forge ahead, moving our investigation over again to C-Wing.
I can hear bloody everything going on right now. Noise amplifying headphones, but I've also got the GhostTube SLS with lighter rolling.
Hey.
Give me that SLS dance.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do an SLS dance. Ooh yeah, the bender. Do the bender.
Wow. Okay, let's walk around and see if we can see any ghosts. Or maybe I can hear you if there's anybody here in C-Wing.
So this is one of the areas where the lady in white is seen, right? One of the areas. So can we get her on camera?
I was gonna say, it looks like there's somebody crouching behind one of these chairs, but I think it's just picking up the next chair over.
So guys, that's actually emitting an infrared grid of lights from the iPhone. So it's actually detecting depth just like a standalone traditional SLS camera.
Is there anyone here that wants to show themselves to me? If you say something very loud, perhaps I'll hear you as well.
Does the dress pick up anything?
Looks like a big math. Can you make a noise for me? Something like this? Should I come up the stairs? Can you make a noise somewhere to lead me? I'll have a look at cell 6 where the hand was.
I heard that.
There's these very faint voices, and I had "don't waste my time" pop into my head. And I say this all the time, guys, I'm not psychic, but if something happens to me, like I think or I feel or I smell or I taste, whatever, like I just tell you guys now, like I'm not afraid to just say whatever I think.
It's always hard to share these moments from an investigation with you watching at home, so I'd like you to take a listen to this audio sample from the headphones I am wearing. Can you hear voices?
Can you come out of the cells? Can you join us out here?
We continued exploring this cell block, but uncovered nothing of further interest, so we moved to our next destination before splitting up to spend some time completely alone.
Split up time.
It's time.
We got 2 challenges. 1, someone spends time alone in the hole, aka the cell from the 1600s.
The one that I had to crawl through, my crack showed.
Challenge 2, walk through the old infirmary, through the way in and then through the way out, usually where the bodies were disposed of, because most people died when they went into that infirmary. And we haven't even been in there at all tonight.
Whoever goes in there is going to be going into uncharted territory.
We already know is where
We
we're
already
going.
know, yeah. We did a little thing off camera beforehand.
Oh,
I've got the infirmary,
Yeah.
but I'm actually shitting myself because I have a feeling out of all the places here that I've seen, that looks like the place that's more likely to have bats. Amy's in the comfort of the hole. She just has to sit in there and just chill.
Comfort?
I think I've definitely got it worse. Let us know, guys, who's got it worse.
Leave a comment.
Amy in the hole, just chilling, just sitting there, or me walking in the dark, not knowing where I'm going through the infirmary with maybe bats.
Bye.
Good luck. Lucky bugger.
Lucky bugger. Look, I'm going into this hole. That is lucky.
Yeah, get in there.
Holy crap. Well, this is going to be terrifying. There.
William!
Lydia.
Now I've got to find how to get to the damn infirmary. Why? I'm not even rolling on GhostTube yet, hang on a sec. Because we're doing a little split up bit. I'm gonna leave Amy alone.
Basement.
Yes. In the basement, yes, I'm leaving her in the basement. In the 1600 cells. You wanna talk? Well, I'm sure she wants to talk to you.
Just go steady.
Apparently, as soon as I've just left Amy, I've just walked out and it's like basement in a hole, I want to talk to you. Disgusting. So maybe it doesn't like Amy, I don't know.
Okay, my name is Amy. I've travelled a very long way to be here. If there's anybody left here and you're still here, I would love to hear your voice. If you could tap on something like this, that would be appreciated. I've heard that you can do that.
I've got to find the infirmary, let's go.
Stroke.
Did you have a stroke? Is that why you went to the infirmary? It's actually weird that I get a health-related word, you know, as I'm heading to the infirmary or the hospital.
Now, if there is someone here, can you use your energy, come up and manipulate this device, and maybe you can share your voice with me? I feel like it just called me a witch. That is actually very, very common for me to be called a witch, because I feel like doing this, spirits from so long ago, this could look like a witchcraft or like necromancy or something.
This walkway is where that guard has been seen walking up and down, or the figure. I'm assuming it's a guard. I've got no idea. So, wish me luck. I think this is the entrance. Uncharted territory, guys. Me and Amy have not been in here at all. What the f***?
Do you know where you are?
Tell me. Scott.
What is gone?
If there are any spirits here following me or talking to me using this device, I'd appreciate some words of encouragement. Your silence isn't very assuring. Alright, here I go. Oh, please don't be any bats up here.
It does feel very quiet and still in here though. Can you tell me what it was like here?
Yes.
I can't imagine how cold and lonely it was in here.
Oh God.
Follow.
Oh God. Why? Are you following me? Actually, I guess Amy would be happy if something is following me. Did you follow me up here? Why is there always a weird, creepy door when we do these things?
Did you know that the year currently is 2024? 2024. Guys, I'm going to cut that and run GhostTube here because I feel like we haven't had as much happen in this cell tonight, and maybe I just need to try some different methods of communication and see what resonates most with them. Okay, so I'm recording now. Immediately I get an image through, and I mean, it's not like relevant in that it's like, you know, a prison, but it is a bird in a cage behind bars, a blackbird or a crow. Those types of birds are symbolic of death, and then it's literally in a cage. Maybe that's showing somebody died here. I know that's highly interpretive, but it is a very strange image to get right off the bat.
Here I go. Entering the creepy damn door. Okay, we're in the infirmary. Oh, are you kidding me?
Thank you so much for showing that to me. Can you show me what you look like? Immediately I have a second image come through. It's a very strange one. I don't know what it could mean. Honestly, it looks like a lot of people walking together, perhaps symbolic of army, like wartime, or people crammed into a cell. Again, highly interpretive, but share your thoughts with me in a comment if you feel like that could mean something.
Is there anyone up here that wants to talk? Who's followed me? Press me. Amy said I wasn't allowed to press that button earlier. I didn't do anything. Is there anyone up here? Immune. Okay, that's sort of hospitally. It's weird because Amy said most people that came here, if you came to the infirmary, your outlook was not so good. Gotta remember guys, this prison is like nearly 500 years old. Like, they did not have the benefit of modern medicine back then.
I'm hearing voices. I'm not sure if that's Jared. It is weird to hear a voice. I'd assume it's Jared, but he hasn't come in, so I don't know what that was.
Who am I speaking with? Oh, these dresses. They're everywhere. So I got a blue one here. Ooh, I'm getting Alice in Wonderland vibes with this one. What the frick? Check this out. There is a saw on a bed with what I'm gonna assume is a recreation of something. Ah, and there's also limbs, fantastic.
Anyone who was kept here, can you come forward? Thank you. So I just said, yeah, for anyone to come forward, and I've got someone with like their arms out, stretched, dark, soulless eyes, let's say. Maybe they're in a forest. Yeah, that's giving me creepy creep vibes. Right, so I got a few images on Seer. I'm just gonna cycling through all the GhostTubes, but I'm gonna run GhostTube Original and just ask.
Revolting.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that you and what you looked like?
Do you want to play?
Oh my god.
Okay guys, so I'm standing in the room with the limbs and the fake blood. What used to happen up here? Can you tell me? Or can you just tell me about yourself? I'm just here to have a chat. Why were you here at the prison, or why are you here at the prison?
That was
Waiting.
Oh. Are you talking to me? Guys, I just want to say, when it said revolting, the smell in here changed. And like, I've just got cool chills come in. And then we got all those responses. I feel like actually creeped out now. And I've been so calm this whole time.
Can you tell me your name? What do you think of all these dresses?
I think the do you want
I'm
to...
trying.
You're trying to creep me out?
I'm trying.
What are you trying to do? That smell is gone now? Yeah, that was creepy.
Hannah.
Hannah?
I want you to go.
You want me to go or Hannah to go?
Okay. The town clock is going off. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. That's fucking creepy. I'm in the pitch black here, guys. I'm in the dark. All right, guys, putting the light back on because I'm about to be heading downstairs, I think.
I don't know if it's like, I want you to go because I'm looking out for you, or I want you to go because I don't like you, you're annoying or something. Earlier tonight when I came in here, we got nothing for a GhostTube. Oh my God. I was just moving around then, but there was a tap from that corner. Can you tell me what you're doing here?
Sleeping.
Oh, you're okay. Can you tell me what you're doing here? You're sleeping. Is that why you want me to go? Am I keeping you up?
So apparently, guys, this staircase here, it's narrow like this on purpose because they would apparently just toss the bodies down there and they'd land downstairs. That was the easiest way to get them out of here. So right now I'm going to be walking down these stairs and this is where bodies would have been thrown from the infirmary. Okay, here I go. Far out. These are, guys, the camera doesn't do it justice. These are very thin.
There's a ghost here.
Tap.
Tap. I just heard the tap. Yeah. Can you make another tap noise for me?
In the corridor.
Oh my God. I'm in the corner. You're in the corner. I just heard footsteps above me though.
Well guys, that was a bit short, the infirmary. I thought there was going to be more rooms, but what else is down here? So right now I'm just heading down, guys, into the working yard and we'll go take a look in some of the cells where the prisoners would have had to do hard labour. Bunch of rope. Oh, and his hand fell off.
That was crazy. Did you hear that as well? Were you making that noise? Oh my God. No. No, 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 no.
Keep going.
What is down here?
Oh, here's the boot workshop. We're a boot maker. What's in here? These dresses! I'm telling you, they're everywhere, guys. I actually do recognize this area. I think they said this was it's set up now as like a security room, but through here, we have a staircase to nowhere.
This is way creepier than I actually thought. It's like it was very still and then it maybe demon is like that figure it showed me on the seer. Something just made a noise behind the camera. It could have been a piece of debris falling off the wall.
Guys, I'm going to take you to, let's do a walk to the executioner's wall where they did some of the executions by shooting, because I feel like that's, if any place at this prison is going to be one that's got a mark left, it's going to be somewhere like that. Is there anyone here that can hear me or see me or communicate with me at all?
Do you know how long your sentence was? Strangely enough, it's a bit quiet again.
Anyone still here? I feel like the old GhostTube's gone quiet on me now. Anyone here?
Cheryl.
Cheryl? Who the is Cheryl?
Yeah? Scared?
Although this was a terrifying split up, we weren't done yet, now once again splitting up to sleep alone. I would venture to the condemned cell, where many men spent their final nights alive, while Jared would return to cell 8 and B wing, where we'd had some creepy responses. We also positioned a still camera within A wing, as this was another place we'd already experienced so much.
So guys, I'm sleeping in cell 8 in B block. I'm so thankful I found a mattress. Can you believe it? The only mattress in any of the cells I could find. I'm sleeping in comfort tonight.
The sun is starting to come up and I am going to sleep in the condemned cell. I'm going to sleep here until 8 AM in the morning when the condemned prisoner would have been executed, and come through this door and see if that spikes any activity. I have been told that no one's really ever done that, so we'll see. My name is Amy. If there is a prisoner, a condemned person in here, and you want to talk, I'm here for it.
Condemned.
Are you a friend? Oh my god. Yes, I am a friend. I'm just here to talk. If you have anything you need to say.
Children.
Children? Are you a child, or you want to say something about children?
Stupid.
Did you make some stupid mistakes in life?
It's coming.
What do you mean it's coming? The morning?
I feel like something tugged this in. Something moved down here on the bed.
You know, I'm still shook that the first word that came out yesterday was condemned right from this door. So I'm just going to stand here and see if we get anything. My name is Amy. Maybe you can tell me who you are.
I know.
It's interesting because I was talking to them last night. Is there anything that you would like to say? Any last words? So right about this time, someone would be entering this cell. Can you show me what that looked like? I am just rolling GhostTube here now also, just to see if anything comes through. It's time. So I have been told they would have had a bag over their head before they were hanged. So imagine standing there with your eyes covered, your head covered. Can you show me what it was like? What you were thinking, feeling? So I did just get an image. It looks cartoon-esque. It's like someone in a dungeon type thing, quite abstract. Perhaps that's how they saw the executioner. I guess the person in the middle sort of looks like they've got a bag on their head. I mean, I can't say it's relevant, but it is right pretty eerily on time. Smack on 8 o'clock.
And with that, our time at Shepton Mallet Prison came to an end. We'd had an incredible night that was filled with paranormal activity right from the get-go. The sounds, smells, responses, and images coming out of this place were wild and made for the perfect Halloween special, which we hope you have enjoyed. So make sure to hit like, leave a comment, and check out our limited edition Halloween merch, which was designed with Shepton Mallet Prison in mind. But also hit subscribe and make sure all notifications for this channel are on, as we still have so much coming up, like our next video filmed at an extremely haunted Aussie asylum. You won't want to miss the next paranormal investigation on AmysCrypt.
But I also want to say thank you to everyone watching. This was this year's Halloween special, and it was a place I had always wanted to visit. So it's very cool that I finally have gotten able to do that. And I do just want to say again, yeah, thank you to you all watching, because you helped me make that possible. Jared and I, it's just us two that create these videos for my channel. It's independent, it's all funded off of our own backs. So we work pretty hard to make it possible and to be able to do these things. And I really do have a lot of gratitude to everyone that watches. This is, yeah, as I said, it's my dream prison to investigate, which I know sounds very strange to most, but it honestly is. So thank you for watching. If you have watched this far, please consider leaving a thumbs up, a comment, sharing the video out there so that more people can watch and discover us, and we can keep doing what we are doing, because we truly do love it. I also write a blog over on my website, AmysCrypt.com. You can follow me on social media at AmysCrypt. And we did film a behind the scenes bonus GhostTube session for my patrons and YouTube members last night. And we filmed that in an area of the prison that is haunted that we didn't get to cover in my actual video. So definitely check that out. We had some weird noises and GhostTube responses and things come through, so it was quite interesting. But again, happy Halloween. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.